Hey, it's Ship Shopper Ashley here, and I'm outside the Woodward Corner Market. This is a small grocery store under the Meijer grocery store umbrella that we deliver to here in Royal Oak, Michigan through Shipt. I'm going to be shopping and delivering 2 orders at once. So, I know this is a popular topic with Shipt pushing bundles and bonuses, but I really gotta say that this is not something you should start doing right away. I personally wasn't comfortable until about 300 to 500 shops, but I was really excited to see my friend that I've kind of been mentoring as a Ship shopper was comfortable doing doubles after about 100 shops. So thank you for watching, everybody. This is definitely making you a better shopper than when I first started 2 years ago. I felt very much on my own, learning as I went, and definitely made many mistakes, is why I'm excited to share my experience in these videos.
First things first, we're going to want to look for 2 orders, ideally both under 20 items, and going in the same direction from the store. Bundles from Meijer are common in my area, and these 2 are a good distance from each other, but shopping from larger stores is going to take you more time. So I kept looking. This one from Target is a perfect distance to bundle with any other order. Looking at the items though, I saw a lot of clothing, and that's just going to take more time because it's not going to have an exact shelf location and will easily be out of stock. I also saw this one going west, and then I found another one going south. There is a highway there that would connect the 2, so it could be done, but that's not the most ideal route. This other one here, going southeast, would actually pair well with the one going south. They're both prepaid, so that would make checkout very easy, but personally, it doesn't matter to me if they're both the same checkout method or mixed. And looking at the items, getting 3 boxes of diapers and 1 outfit isn't as bad as looking for multiple pieces of clothing. I also tend to avoid taking multiples with alcohol or delivering to an apartment, as those will both take longer to locate the customer than the standard home, unless I can make sure that is the second delivery of a pair. And the only time I really do more than 2 is if there's a single item. Here's the order I'm going to walk you through that I took today. They're both going south. And looking at the items, 12 is 8 unique. I know where that borax is, a couple of produce, not bad at all. And this second one, orange soda, bread, some cheeses, I know where that is. I'll need another cooler bag for the chicken, but really not bad. So I claimed those. And so when you go to review orders, you're going to want to click the 3 dots on the right hand side here and click add to shopping list. And do the same thing here with the one on the bottom. And when you click shopping list at the top, you'll see the orders combined here. You can organize your categories here, and when you go to view list, you'll see they're combined here. So 19 total items. That's really great, can be shopped easily within an hour. So this store does not give me aisle locations, but it's very small and I know my way around. And I take note that those gluten-free muffins are actually in the frozen. There is a feature where you can click on an item and change its category. I'm so used to shopping without that feature that I rarely bother to do it. Typically, I like to go for these small carts with the divided sections, but here's some other views of double orders. You can use 2 cooler bags. It's also okay to not sort items and just put them all together in the basket and text them individually from inside the app and then organize it once you get to checkout. I liked how this one extended the cart size with 2 baskets.
So I'm about to get started, and I want to look through the list and look for any non-food items first, see if I can get those. maybe the produce. We've got some bakery items, and the chicken I'm gonna grab. There's like less than 10. If they have some hot ones when I'm done shopping, I will swap it out and keep it in this cooler bag. Keep it as hot as possible for delivery. And I like to get about 10 minutes into shopping before texting both because these orders are both about the same amount of items. So here we go.
Customers are notified once you add the first item to the cart, so you can collect items without scanning them, and this is known as ghost shopping. That way, you're not seen as taking too long with a small order, but I do try to give every order at least a 30-minute texting window before checking out.
Okay, so I picked up all the produce and the bread, and I already have a few questions about the bread and the bananas, how green they want them. So I've texted both because they both have about the same number of items, and they're both same distance from the store. So I'm going to keep shopping and send those questions over very soon. I'm putting the blue order MS on the bottom, right? That is 2 pairs so far, and we picked up their non-bread. for this order, I've divided one on the top and one on the bottom. I've got the hot chicken in this one, and I'm putting both cold items in the same bag because the orders are so small. And when I sent the text to the first order about the bananas, I then sent the order to the second one about the bread, and now I'm just looking for the peanut butter and the last few items. And yeah, I sent the orange at the same time. So we're almost done. Okay, so I'm looking for my last item now, the frozen tater tots, and I'm going to ask the one about their last item with the beef cranberries. Good. Okay, now I finished the one order. I'm waiting for the other to respond. The last time I texted her was about 30 or 20 minutes ago. So hopefully I didn't lose her. Otherwise, I'll give her a call. Because we want to get to checkout in the next 5 minutes. We are right on time, which is nice. Okay, now that I'm ready to check out, I'm going to double check both orders as I scan them. Especially helpful that they're short. So this one's on the bottom. And that's when I will double check and pull things from the cooler bag and divide them up. Okay. It's a bit too crowded in the checkout to really film that, but I'll see you after delivery. So like I said, at checkout, I double checked each order. So once I swipe my card, I'm going to process that order so I don't get confused about which receipt goes with which order. So let me show you here in my car. I've organized them. Kind of hard to see in the dark. But I've got the heavy items outside of the cooler bag for one order. I've got a hot chicken in this bag, and this red bag has two other bags for that other order.
Here's a better picture taken during the day of how I organize and separate orders in my car.
The nice thing about the default being drop-off right now is that when I go to checkout, I tell both of them at the same time, like I'm heading to checkout, I'll just text again when I drop off. Versus, like, normally I tell people exactly how long it's going to take. Especially with ID, I kind of need to warn them. So if one was 5 minutes from the store and one was 10, you head to the closer one first, and you know, you can tell the second one, like, it's gonna be 15 minutes, or when you leave the first one, or even when you arrive to the first one, you can tell the second one you're on your way. You can kind of stagger the on the way text if you want. I feel just like right now, it's more convenient and less bothersome to say, I'm heading to checkout, I'll just text again after drop-off if it's a drop-off order.
But how do I determine which order is closer? First, start by hitting go on the directions to the first order, then click search and type in the address of the second order. This route isn't bad, but if I don't like it, just hit the red exit navigation button, and then you'll see both addresses listed at the top, and you can just drag them to see which route might be better. With my first delivery in the app, I click View Shopped Items, and now I am triple checking the items in their order before dropping it off. I also want to do a little comparison of these two orders. Was a double I took from Target. It was not bundled, picked separately. And then this was a bundle, $16 pay, $15 tip was $7 and $8 each. So that's a total of $31 pay compared to a double order I did grabbing them separately was a $45 payout total.